So all we can do is live the best life we can. And if you're not up for that, if you're not up for celebrating yourself, you have to question yourself. If you don't make yourself feel like $1 million or that person you're trying to impress yourself the same way you try and impress somebody else.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back. Thank you for joining me. However this finds you, I do hope that this finds you well. I am not here for a long time, but I am here for a good time. What do you think of what she's giving today on the style front? She's, giving a little bit of Chloe today. She has a little bit of Chloe vibes. Anyway, I am so excited to be doing this video. Y'all, this has been one that's a long time coming, and a special shout out to my little sis who put me on to a very special character months ago who I immediately became obsessed with, and I knew that I wanted to feature on this channel. So y'all, the WNBA's New York Liberty is making me proud of my hometown. We love them. We love them. We love them. My mom used to take my sister and I to WNBA games years ago. When there was nil support, nil marketing, she understood the importance of having my sister and I just be in the space and view these women doing the thing. And for that, I am so grateful. I am not here though to talk about the New York Liberty. I am talking about none other than Ellie the Elephant. Y'all, Ellie the Elephant has quickly become one of the most talked about figures in New York City. And I'm not just talking about sports. Ellie is the New York Liberty's viral mascot. They're a 5'10" dancing elephant who has turned the world of mascots on its head. Ellie is not your average mascot, that's for sure. She has a unique energy, bold fashion choices, and unapologetic attitude, without saying a word, that have made her a sensation, not just in the WNBA, but across pop culture. And you see, there's a lot behind Ellie than just somebody in a costume. Let's start with her style. And let's not forget her signature 72-inch braid, which she whips around like ain't nobody's business. Y'all, Ellie's fashion game is just as fierce as her dance moves. Whether she's strutting her stuff in the signature black and seafoam green Liberty uniform, or pulling out all the stops in a custom puffer with Timbs to match and a Telfar bag, Ellie is always serving looks. She has been described as part fashionista, part athlete, part dancer, and she's definitely that girl. But Ellie just isn't about the outfits. You see, this is a mascot who actually can move. We are talking about splits, handstands, the worm, twerks. It is captivating and joyous to witness. Her dance routines have become legendary, hyping up people at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn and entertaining fans far beyond the basketball court. Ellie's performances, they are part physical comedy, part street dance, and all about the vibe, all about the energy. She is the life of the party wherever she is, and she's part of the heartbeat of the Liberty Games. She brings this infectious vibe that you cannot deny. You have to love her. Ellie has also captured the attention of some pretty big names. She's been spotted with Little Kim. Take a look. And she's even cracked up Cardi B, Usher. They're all on her dance moves, all giving Ellie props. Well deserved. Well deserved. Ellie also has a massive online following. She has over 300,000 fans across social media platforms. And whether she's pulling up to Childish Gambino concerts or getting name checked by other celebrities, her reach, it goes way beyond sports. Her reach is for the culture. Now, you may be wondering, who exactly is Ellie the Elephant? Well, that's one of the best kept secrets in New York. No one, not even the players, catch that, not even the players know who's behind the mask. But we do know this. Ellie's persona is a collaborative creation. From the fashion choices to the dance routines, she's deeply involved in how she shows up for fans. She's not just a character that someone plays. She's a full-on personality with distinct branding and vision. So here's some history. Ellie was created when the Liberty moved from Madison Square Garden to the Barclays Center, and her origin story is as unique as she is. You see, the Liberty's all-black creative team, catch that, all-black creative team, led by Chief Brand Officer Shauna Stevenson, wanted a mascot that reflected Brooklyn's spirit and represented the team's core values. So they drew inspiration from P.T. Barnum's famous Elephant Parade across the Brooklyn Bridge in 1884. And thus, Ellie was born, a stylish mascot that is sassy, full of attitude. She's the perfect mix of Brooklyn swagger and Liberty pride. Listen here to some of the origin story.
Prior to moving to Brooklyn, we played in Manhattan, and we had another mascot by the name of Maddie. And Maddie was inspired by the venue that we called home. And once the organization transitioned to new ownership and a new home, we knew that we would have to sunset Maddie. We introduced Ellie in 2021, and the growth and rise and evolution of Ellie has exceeded our expectations. Our CEO, Kia Clark, actually is the one who should be credited with the idea for the elephant. She was up late one night and came across a story that shared that back in the 1800s when the Brooklyn Bridge was first built, P.T. Barnum and Bailey came up with a stunt where they had herds of elephants walk across the bridge because people weren't sure about how secure the bridge would be and the strength of the bridge. And we just love the symbolism between an elephant and then also using the nickname Ellie, tying that back to Ellis Island and the Statue of Liberty. So of course that synergy made a lot of sense. And then everything that elephants represent are so positive as well. And that was something that we thought would make a great connection to our new story as we were evolving as a brand and rebranding our identity, moving to Brooklyn. We knew that being in Brooklyn, that would afford us the opportunity to be creative, to really lean into the culture of Brooklyn and push the limits of what a mascot could be. The person who embodies Ellie is also from Brooklyn. That was a key factor in our decision as well. We really want to be authentic in everything that we do. But the cultural phenomenon that Ellie has become today definitely exceeded our expectations. We didn't expect Ellie to go viral. We never expected Cardi B to tweet about Ellie or Vogue to write about Ellie or to be featured on The Shade Room as many times as Ellie has been featured on The Shade Room.
Ellie transcends just basketball. She's a cultural icon. Whether it's her jersey dress, her hoop earrings, her dance ability. If you don't like basketball, or if you don't know basketball, or even if you're just on the fence type of fan, you're going to be entertained. Ellie represents the entertainment factor and the importance of that within women's basketball. And that's something that's so unique to the WNBA, the entertainment value there. The dance moves, the references is reflective of Black culture. You can't draw that up from nothing. That is something that's a lived experience that is flowing through Ellie as a mascot, that is flowing through the borough of Brooklyn, that is flowing through Barclays, and that you feel. And until you have that representation within offices, it's impossible to have. It's impossible to mimic Black culture without Black representation backing it.
Black women are just dope, right? And so, I mean, I can't even say it any differently than that. Black women are just so dope, and we are the purveyors of culture. We literally create culture, and so the idea of having these Black women work together for a women's basketball team, a professional women's basketball team, it's unique. And the WNBA is predominantly Black women, and so we're a reflection of the players in the league, we're a reflection of the players on the court, we're a reflection of the women in the community.
I absolutely cannot get enough of this character. The nuances of how the character moves, not only in their dance movements, but the flares of the hands, the flicking of the ponytail. It is nuanced. It's the small details that this team has brilliantly brought to life via this mascot. And that brand team, as I understand it, they've gotten a number of calls asking, what's the sauce? How can we replicate Ellie? And the brand team loves taking calls just so they can say, listen, you cannot replicate what it is that we've created. And it's true. The character is distinct to where she is, the time that we're in, the culture that she's rooted in. It cannot be replicated. For those who might attempt, it'll be quite obvious that you're trying. The reason why this works so well is because it is effortless in its execution and presentation. It is brand level 110%. Tip top, I love it. Ellie has also this incredible ability to connect with fans. No matter their age, no matter their background, whether they're a young girl attending your first Liberty game or a seasoned basketball fan, Ellie has a way of making everybody feel included. Her playful, sometimes flirtatious energy, it brings a whole new level of entertainment to the fans and to the games. Her name is getting screamed, chanted. Some even see her as a queer icon. Her supporters are as diverse and as dynamic as she is. And that's a huge part of what makes her so special. I've seen Ellie on The View. I've seen her on The Today Show. I've seen her here, there, everywhere. She is well received by a number of individuals in spite of her displaying things, displaying mannerisms, which many would equate to be synonymous with Black culture. Ellie resonates across different demos. Again, peak brand genius. So as the Liberty continue their chase for a WNBA championship, let me do it again. Ellie and her presence is impossible to ignore. She is there, hyping up the crowd, leading the chants and cheers, keeping the spirit and energy high, even when things are down. And with the Liberty making history as they look towards what's next with their WNBA title, Ellie is cementing her place not just in New York City history, but in sports history all across the board. Ellie, friends, isn't just a mascot, she is a movement. She's become a symbol of fun, flair, fabulousness, all wrapped up in one twerking, fashion-forward mixture. As the Liberty continue their journey, you will see Ellie right up there. Budget is increasing from what I've heard. She will be there serving up the energy, the moves, and the style that have made her a true New York it girl. Y'all, the reason why I'm so focused on this character is because even though on the surface it appears to be so simple, the character is quite complex, and lots of thought and care were put into this character, expressing in a way that was not only authentic to the Liberty and what they stand for and where they're from, but the character is presenting authenticity as the character, if it were a real individual, would. People love her for that. So if there's anything that we can learn from New York's it girl Ellie, is to show up unapologetically, be yourself, have fun with it, hype yourself up, big up yourself, as they say, enjoy yourself. And those are the things that will resonate with those who see you. Y'all, I promised you that I would not be on here for a long time, but for a good time. And I'm a woman of my word. So with that, deuces, good luck to the New York Liberty. And Ellie, keep doing what you do, girl. Friends, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Pass this along to some of your girlies, some of your guyies. And remember, stay true to who you are, because you are capable of big things.
Is it safe to say Ellie herself is black?
I don't know. Why do you think she's black?
Just for the reasons that we talked about, her kind of integration into the culture and the way that she exudes different aspects of black culture.
Okay.
No, we can't confirm that.
I cannot confirm
Okay.
that.